Ladies and gentlemen, professional pilots, welcome back to Merchant of the Skies. That's right, we're in the skies, we're merchanting, we're doing a pretty darn good job, actually. On the whole, I'm pretty happy with our progress thus far. Of course, it doesn't mean that we need to stop now. We're going to continue to bigger and better things, and boy, oh boy, am I excited about potentially getting a bigger and better ship. I'm also excited about expanding our horizons and trying to get ourselves a little bit more real estate, if you know what I mean. The game has frozen up a little bit here, but that's okay, that's fine. A little bit more real estate, a little bit more shippage. I'm all in on the shippage. Right, so we do actually have a significant amount of money at this present moment, which means that we could go and check out the gem mine down in the south. What I'm gonna do actually is yeah, I'm gonna head up this way. I'm gonna extract all of the scrappage, then I'm gonna come back down and I'm going to go and refuel just real quick in wherever this place is. Skykirk, yeah, that's right. And then we're gonna head off down south. Now, thank you to everyone who has left a comment. Very much appreciated. I do indeed like to hear what you guys are saying, what you think I should do. Certainly one of the consensus opinions that I heard was I should get the auto charger, and I completely agree. It's a complete pain in the backside to go to a place and then just, you know, click two buttons and get the energy and whatnot. So I will try and get that as the next upgrade, so to speak. So we'll do that. Right, let's purchase this island for 4,250 gold. It's almost the end of the week, and I don't really want to go into debt, but that's okay. We can scout for resources. Let's do that. I think gems, sort of like per item of resource, are far and away the most expensive things. So it would be good to get production started on these guys as quickly as possible. Yep, we'll just leave the storage there. That's completely fine. And we will try and get ourselves a gem mining place. We need 5. What is that? Is that processed stone? I think that's processed stone that we need to get. And I don't have any way of getting processed. Is it maybe normal stone? I'm pretty sure it's processed. Is there such a thing as processed stone? I think it might be processed stone. Yeah, because it don't look like normal stone, does it? No, it certainly doesn't. Right, well, we'll pay the fees because it's the end of the week. Brilliant. I'm still completely fine in terms of finances. How is my Stone Island doing up here in Seabury? Yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad there at all. Now, I will go and check that out in just a second. Let me just do this. I can scroll around like this as well. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to go and do two things first. We're first going to go and check out this scrap over here, because I want to repair my crate hook. And then we'll head off down this way. We'll extract these crates as well. Maybe we'll get something good. And then we'll head across to the Isle of Giants. We will indeed get some batteries from the storm cloud. Wonderful. And that leaves us on 8 batteries, so we should have no issues whatsoever in getting home if we require it. But if we go over here to the Isle of Giants, we can get ourselves upgraded and stay and listen a while and see what we can get. Right. Okay. I mean, interest would be pretty darn good. I mean, we're entering a phase where we're going to be able to make a significant amount of money by doing the resource orders for these guys up here. Yeah, so, you know, the continual sort of lumber deliveries would be kind of nice to get done. So what I'm kind of envisioning, right, is that we've got, obviously, a fantastically large lumber manufacturing facility in Alderkirk. And, you know, we can pick up the lumber from Alderkirk, then head right across to Cloud Peak, and then perhaps on the way back, we can drop off a significant amount of money at the bank, and, you know, we'll get a decent interest rate. So, you know, using that logic, it would perhaps be a pretty darn good idea to see if we can try and bump up our interest rate a little bit. We've got 3 knowledge points, so, you know, there's not really any shortage of upgrades. 15% increase apple production. Increase the chance of items selling at the bazaar. 5%. 13% more gold from bazaar. Double the output of iron ingots. 15% extra chance to get resources at any of the mines. I mean, given that I'm about to operate, or about to start operating a gem mine. That seems good. That seems really good. Let's pop 2 points in that there. Mine supervisor, sure. Increase ship module durability by 25%. 10% off maintenance costs. Let's get an extra, you know, just an extra tiny little bit of interest from the bank. I mean, anything that we can get from those darned bankers, I mean, I'll take, quite frankly. I will take anything. Right, we can head across to the recharge station in Parkford. I doubt we're even going to need to burn any of our batteries, although it is particularly easy to get a hold of batteries now. We just, you know, aim for a cloud, really, and we can get it. It's literally that simple. Right, so Alderkirk, we're still waiting for 50 lumber to spawn there, but I think we probably need to head up to Seabury and see what we can do. See what we can do in Seabury. Right, we'll head there via the crate deposit in the middle of the map. Pick up a couple of berries. Wonderful. I mean, is there anything that I can sell on my ship right now? Not really. There's a little bit of iron. I might as well check out to see if there's anything nearby. I mean, there's Iron Crag. Where is it? Where's Iron Crag? Oh, it's just down here. I mean, we might as well head out and just sell a bunch of our iron at Iron Crag whilst the price is so darn good. I'm not going to take a guild task. Not going to take a guild task because I want to make sure that I'm taking my guild tasks in areas where it's not going to be super difficult for me to access. I'm going to buy slightly underpriced, and I guess I won't sell as much iron as that, since I'm frankly just not able to. Tell you what, I'll buy all the wood. I'll sell all the iron that I can. Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good mix. I'll take that. That's reasonably all right. We'll basically clean them out, which is exactly what I like to see. I like cleaning the markets out. Always nice. Right. Our hook durability is a little bit dicey. I'd also like to get the extra scrap extraction module. That would be really, really helpful. Where am I looking to go? I'm looking to go all the way up to Seabury. There we go. Don't suspect that we'll have any difficulties in getting there, but I'd like to go over here just to check out sort of what the status is, and maybe empty out the storage a little bit, although I think the storage is large enough. Yeah, large enough to accommodate a bunch more junk. Yeah, what I really want to do here, what I really, really want to do here is see what I want. Bakes wheat into bread. No. Produces gears. Okay, so that's a gear? Is that really a gear? No. And bottles from glass. Wait, is that glass that I need? Creates iron ingots from glass and sand. Creates iron ingots from ore and glass from sand. Okay, I'm with you. So is this glass? I guess it's glass that we need to make. Okay, so I've come to the wrong location. Well, I've not come to the wrong location. I'm still happy to be here, of course. It's one of my islands. I like visiting. I like visiting my islands. It makes me feel like a real estate magnate. Right, head over here into the clouds. There we go. Yeah, we just sucked that entire cloud up into our ship. How wonderful was that? Right, we'll head back over here. We'll pick up a very, very cheap recharge, which is brilliant. The ships that are accessible here are still utterly garbage. Absolutely utter garbage. Garbage of the highest order. We got full scrappage. I tell you what, we can go and pick up a bunch of lumber. So as we're heading across to our sand island, we can just drop all of this lumber off at the exact location that it needs to be dropped off at. We'll take all of this lumber. We'll take all of the wood as well. Why not? I mean, we might as well, for goodness sake. We're here. And then let's see if we can head on over to Ravendale. I mean, we've got, like, the building blocks for most things. So I don't know really what else we could possibly need in order to build a glass furnace, a glass smeltery. I don't actually know. Oh, that was scrap. I'm just going to go back quickly because we are a little bit low on our maintenance of our ship modules at the moment. So we'll go and fix that up real quick. And then let's see what we've got over here. Right, so We obviously have a ridiculously large amount of sand. We've got the maximum level of upgraded building, which is brilliant. Now, we want to get... No, that's glass. Where do I make these? So that is glass. Produces medicine from tea leaves, spices, and apple juice from apples. Requires bottles. Creates iron. Okay, where the heck do I get this, this blue stuff? I mean, it's not something that I can actually buy. Yeah, I have no flippin' idea. So, I mean, I thought it was processed stone. Did I just miss something on my last island? Alright, I mean, this is horrifically embarrassing, but, I quite simply don't know. I don't know. Right, well, we'll head across to Cloud Peak, and we'll get this filed away just whilst we're over in this vicinity. Yep, there we go. Brilliant. A very, very decent chunk of change. So, what are our ships going to cost us? I mean, I think we should probably save for the largest ship, right? I mean, in saying that, the Carrack can have way more upgrades. Yeah, this thing can only have 5 upgrades. I feel like maybe the Caravel is, sorry, the Carrack is kind of the best. Max people on board, storage size is 30. The Carrack, I mean, kind of seems better. I mean, the storage isn't as big, the maximum number of people that you can get on isn't as big. But the fact that you can get 7 upgrades as opposed to, you know, a measly 5 over here, that seems like a pretty big difference to me, to be honest. Hire 2 people for 20 gold. You know what? I'll take a tourist on board as well. Statue of Girit. I'm going to decline that. That's hot garbage. Okay, just going to see if there was any chance that we could get a double. 63 wheat. I'm pretty certain that I don't have 63 wheat on me at this very moment in time. But, you know, that's not too bad at all. Right. I mean, the real question is, where the heck am I going to get... Where the heck am I going to get that stone stuff? I just have simply no idea at all. Right. Let's see if we can try and get ourselves a few upgrades on our apple orchard, because if I'm not mistaken, we've got all of the required bits and bobs that we need to get that done. Also, I'll head over to the bank and I'll just drop a little bit of cash off here. I'll drop like 50% off, just a straight up 50%. I feel like I should be saving a little bit more than I actually am. I don't know how much at all these bankers are actually paying me. It's probably an absolutely horrific rate of interest, but I'll do it nonetheless because, you know, it's good to save. It's good to save. What can I say? I mean, let me head back to Seabury just to see if I can find the thing that I'm looking for. I mean, did I miss it last time? Bakes wheat into bread, molds sand and stone into bricks. That's it. What am I even doing? Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, send all the necessary workers. Brick production is on. Let's drop off a bunch of sand over here. Let's upgrade the oven as much as we possibly can, I guess. I'll take all of the stone that I can because we need a bunch of stone in order to do this. I didn't take any sand from my sand island. That was pretty freaking stupid. We need 33 stone in order to do that. Fine. Give me all this stone. I mean, put in... We can consolidate this pile of wood. There we go. And then move all that across. Alright, fine. Upgrade to level 3. And we need 45 wood and 45 stone. Okay, fine. Right, I was getting confused about the fact that multiple buildings have multiple uses. Just messes with my freaking brain, but that's okay. My brain is but small. We're still reasonably close to Ravendale, so let me head across to the cloud and just eat it up. Also head down to the scrap zone just for a quick refresh. And we'll pick up a bunch of this stone right now whilst we're here. I should have done that. I should have done that earlier. I mean, there is a lot to be said about getting that you know, that the big boat, the biggest of boats. Because big boats, big ships, big airships, whatever, they're pretty darn good, and it would be super nice to have as much storage as we possibly could get. Right. I'm gonna go back to Seabury via Scrap Zone. That's right, that is the official terminology. Scrap Zone. And I'm gonna want to put a whole bunch of take or store goods. There we go. I'm gonna want to put basically 2 piles of sand in here. I don't think we're really gonna need sand for any reason at all. We're able to produce 3 stone a day, or 3, what even is this? Bricks? 3 bricks? Sure. Turn 6 sand and 3 stone into 3 bricks every day. So, we produce 5. So that means that our rate of stone extraction will obviously, you know, reduce. We're not going to get, well, it won't reduce, but we'll, you know, we're going to make slightly less stone. But that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. That's cool. Grand. So, with that, let's head on over to Kingsford, get a quick little recharge. I can totally see why people think it's essential that I get the auto recharge module. Also, whilst I'm here, let me just go and see if I can pick up some wood, since it's so darn cheap. Also, gems are pretty expensive. Might as well sell them off, as I have literally no need whatsoever for any gems at this moment in time. That might change in the future, but for now we're all good on the gem front. There we go. I'll hit that wind as well. Saves us a little bit of money in the future. Right. Take all of the goods. I don't even know what the maximum stack of apples actually is. I say apples. I, of course, mean berries. And we need 18 wood. How do I not have 18 wood? I thought I just bought all the wood that I could possibly need. Right, well, we clearly need a little bit more wood in order to get that up to level 5. I kind of just want to get that done, to be honest. 18? Oh my goodness. Okay, I was thinking that we were gonna have to go all the way back to Alderkirk, but as it turns out, that's totally not true. And we got super darn lucky with it. Okay, let's get this up to level 5. That's pretty darn nice. So how many apples is that per day? 10 apples a day. That's pretty good. Is there any specialist buildings that we can build here? Nothing that I really particularly care about. Maybe there's the apple juice from apples sort of thing, but I'm not really bothered about that. Produces flour out of wheat and dye out of spices. Yeah, not bothered about any of that really at Silverville, at the apple manufacturing area. Ooh, I tell you what, there's a lot of scrappage around here. I might as well just go and deal with this whilst we're over here. There we go. Brilliant. That's almost a full repair on absolutely everything. Cool. So, how much stuff do we need to do in order to... I can't actually remember the number. I think I'm just going to wait until we have a good number of bricks, because the more bricks we have, the more we're going to be able to upgrade our facilities over on the Gem Island, which undoubtedly will happen fairly soon. Goldbury, yes, I do want to go to Goldbury. I want to purchase yet another island. It's true. You heard it from me first. You heard it here, folks. This is real. We are living in the 21st century. If you're not watching this in the 21st century, hello. Comment down below. Are you in the 22nd century? 23rd century? Or, like me, are you in the 21st? Have I pillaged this land already? It looks like I have. 1,050 gold. I mean, sure, I'll do it. It's a bit dodgy, but I will do it nonetheless. Right. We cannot build storage. We cannot build anything. We are pretty much out of options. Is there anything that we can sell? We can sell some of our stone. Well, why don't we go and sell some of our stone then, eh? That seems like a pretty darn good idea. We'll sell it at Kingsford, and we will recoup a little bit of that copious money, which we just threw down the drain buying an iron island. I say threw down the drain. We're not throwing, we're not throwing it down the drain. That's obviously not the case. There we go. 295. Anything that's cheap. I mean, there is wood, but we've already... Oh, I tell you what. Berries. Berries. I mean, I can't sell any berries. I can't sell very many berries, that's for sure. I can sell 32 berries, sure. I tell you what, we're almost hitting the growth limit there. I mean, what if I buy some stuff? What if I buy... I'll buy some bits back. There we go. More money and more items available. And then what I'll do is I'll just sell... I'll sell 4 back. There we go. Just so that I can, you know, keep a similar amount of money. When does this thing refresh, actually? I don't even know. It'll say on the map, won't it? Yeah, it says on the map. It is... well... I don't want to say Thursday, even though, you know, me and you would probably recognize it as a Thursday. But it's the 4th day of the week, which is totally fine. Right, I mean, that gives us the money to buy a few bits and bobs on Goldberry, which is quite ironic, as we're producing iron on Goldberry, but, I mean, that is what it is, I guess. Let me take all of the wood here. Take all of the lumber as well. It's not super essential that I do it, but it's good to get it done anyway. And yeah, we'll come back here in just a second. Let me go and pick up some more batteries. There we go. And up to Goldberry. Iron deposits. I mean, there are a lot of iron deposits around here, so I'm gonna look forward to getting in and dealing with that. Let's build the storage module. Brilliant. Then let's see. Oh, okay. We actually straight up need bricks in order to do this. That is very, very interesting. Bricks and lumber. So this is a pretty advanced level building, apparently. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, that just sort of makes me reconsider the amount of bricks that we're producing over here. I think we should probably try and upgrade our oven. What do I need in order to upgrade that? 45 wood, and that's only to level 2, or only to level whatever it is, 4 even. But so the point that I'm trying to make, rambling through all of that, is that we're going to need even more resources to upgrade it to the next level. So what I'm really after is wood and stone. Okay, I mean that's fine. That is what it is. That is what it is. That is something. That is something. Not entirely sure what the meaning of this actually is, but that's okay. Right. Well, I know what we've got to do. We've got to fill up. That's right. Can't miss that. We're gonna have a look, see over here, see if we can sell off some more berries. Sure, I'll sell off 2 more berries. Why the heck not? I want to grow that trade post as much as I possibly can. Then we're going to head down to Alderkirk. We're going to pick up absolutely everything that we possibly can pick up. What I should probably have, by the way, is I should probably have an island which... Like this one, for example, which deals exclusively with, like, lumber production. Also, I should upgrade the sawmill to max level. Yeah, so what I was saying is that I should have a lumber island, and then I should have a wood island. So, the lumberjack's hut, so to speak... The sawmill should be upgraded to the max level, and that will mean, therefore, that we don't produce sort of any surplus wood. We'll just produce 100% lumber, which I think is what we want to do. So we end up basically with a system where we have one island which produces only lumber, one island which produces only wood, etc., etc., etc. You get the picture. I mean, how much wood is that? That's nowhere near enough wood needed in order to upgrade anything. 63 wheat. I mean, is there anywhere nearby where wheat is cheap? Not really. Cloudford, Stonelock, Golddale. I mean, we were just across at Golddale. Golddale's very, very close here. Slightly underpriced. I mean, I'm not really in a position where I can financially ask anyone to sell me anything right now. What about the price of... Yeah, the price of these bad boys. Also, what about the price of apples? I mean, Northfield's not super inconvenient to access, and they have a lot of money at Northfield. Yeah, okay, let's go and do that. Let's absolutely go and do that. And you know what I should also do? I should also just go and build... I should just go down and build the first gem mine. And the same with the iron mine, actually. Like, if I just start production of, you know, the sort of basic resources, then that will be, you know, that will be a pretty darn good start. So, let's go and do that after we see if we can sell off all of our berries. I'm just a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm a little bit low on cash at the moment. Could always pop in past the bank, but, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to touch those bankers with a 10-foot barge pole. Right. Sell off all of these berries and make an absolute fortune. That's what I'm talking about. And the trade post even levels up as well. Fantastic. I mean, this might be one of those cases where we can reduce trade post income tax by 15% for 3 tickets. I'm actually going to do it. I'm actually going to totally do it. And we need 3 more tickets to reduce it by 30%. Yeah, I think that that's a pretty darn good idea. The reason why is that, I mean, we're going to make more money than ever from this specific post. Reduced from 18%. I mean, we reduced it a little bit, but, you know, it's not a huge amount. It's, by the way, that is just, I don't know, weirdly faded out. I don't know why. The point that I'm trying to make is that I think that that's actually worth it. At least I hope. I hope it's worth it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Right, so scrappage. We don't need scrappage. I should head down to Blueshire down here and hope that we've got enough resources in order to build whatever we need to build. I think we will. Slightly underpriced wheat down here as well. Let me head down to Cloudford, see if we can pick up the rest of the resources that we actually need. New stock. Okay, that's good. I don't think it'll matter. 51. Yeah, so we need to basically get our resources up to 60. 63 wheat, I think. In fact, you know, just buy the whole darn thing. It really doesn't matter. Berries are normal price. Sand is expensive. I'll buy all of these things as well. Whatever. Tea leaves. Sure. Won't bother with a refill right now. We'll just head to Blueshire straight away. And we will start mining these wonderful, wonderful gems. Alright. Please tell me I've got the resources. I do indeed. Gem mining depot. Now, I'm not expecting to get, like, 1 gem a day. Send 4 workers. Send all necessary workers. Okay, I think I've got the number. Oh my goodness, I actually get a gem a day. See, that is exactly why I wanted to come here and just get that started. Because once we got the production started, I mean, we can, you know, not visit here for, like, I don't know, 10 days or whatever, and what do you know, we'll be in possession of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of gems. It's going to be wonderful. Right, so we can head up to Cloud Peak now and pick up our bounty. It's not a very spectacular bounty. I would, you know, being brutally honest, much rather have had the option to supply the ship depot. What's it called? The shipwright. Yeah, much rather. Ooh. Seafell. What's the price of a recharge in Seafell? It's 5. Everything's 5. It's okay. Well, we'll head up to Farpole. Wow, we are really slow because I've dropped everyone off. Is there a house anywhere? There's a house over here. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll come and pass the house. We'll pick up. Yeah, hire 6 people. This is going to be a very, very expensive week. In fact, the most expensive week by far. Anything that we can sell here for a decent price? I mean, wood is pretty expensive, but, I mean, wood is dirt cheap anyway, so I don't even know why I care. Let's continue up to Cloud Peak. Sure. Hope that no financial disaster strikes us en route. I don't think it will. And just like that, we complete the resource delivery. Right, am I able to... I'm not able to take another resource delivery order. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, I thought that was totally a resource delivery order. 97 and 16. Fine. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm really not over the moon about that. It's a pretty bad deal, really, as it goes. Deliver resources to Parkville. Oh, so it's not even here that we need to deliver them to. Okay, fine. Fine. That's That's irritating, actually. That's irritating. How's our bank doing? 3,000 ducats? I mean, that's not half bad if I do say so myself. I think now is the time where we actually go and commit to just getting iron production sorted. We've got the people, we've got the resources on board. We're gonna go in past Seabury and Alderkirk en route. There we go. That's right. All of these berries, which are very apple-shaped. In fact, well, they're apples that are berry-shaped, but don't let that confuse you. Right. Take all of that. Take all of that. Leave all of the sand here. I maybe should have refilled the sand on the way, but it doesn't particularly matter. We're gonna jump across to Kingsford. Just get a quick little recharge en route. Yeah, man, I need that. I need that autofiller. Ooh, actually, something that I was gonna check was, can I still get resource delivery orders from the shipwright? I don't think I can. Not this shipwright, anyway. Maybe I can check the other shipwrights, or maybe it's just all of the shipwright's resource delivery orders have been expended. I hope that's not the case, but you know, you never know. Right, take all that. Take all that. Can I get you upgraded? Actually. Upgrade the sawmill to level 4. Brilliant. Upgrade the sawmill to level 5. We need 37 wood, and I have how much exactly? I've got 0. Right. Brilliant. Now, that might be a problem, actually. I didn't realize that we had that little wood, but that's okay. I should have the ability to purchase a bunch of new stock, and because I recently just upgraded this area anyway, we should be able to purchase it all. We'll sell off the berries, sure, and we'll even make a little bit of profit. Don't mind if I do. Fantastic. I mean, it doesn't give us the 37 wood that we actually require, but that's fine. It should do just fine to build whatever it is that we need to build on Goldbury. In fact, no, it's lumber that we need, isn't it? It's lumber that we need in order to build the iron mine, if I'm not mistaken. The iron mining deposit, yep, it's bricks and lumber. Cool. Right, send all necessary workers, so that takes us down to our optimal crew number. Fantastic. That is absolutely delightful. I mean, we can get an upgrade. We should get an upgrade. We're just going to need more money in order to get more upgrades and more bricks because... Oh, no, actually, we're fine for bricks. That's cool. Okay, so that should give us 2 iron per day, if I'm not mistaken. Brilliant. So now we are pretty much self-sufficient for all basic resources, if I'm not mistaken. I think we are. I think we're self-sufficient for all basic resources, which is super, super exciting. Super, super exciting. Then what do I want to do? Well, first things first, I want to head up this way over to Silverville. Now, this is going to be cutting it a little bit close, unfortunately. I could, theoretically, go into debt here with the bank, but I think because I have such a large savings account with the bank, they might forgive me. And they'll just take from my, account. Right, sure. Head down to Kingsford. Okay, only 132. 132. I was thinking it might have been a little bit more expensive. Also, something else that I want to start thinking about is caravans. Now, I don't exactly know how caravans work, although if I had to venture a guess, I would suggest that they probably automatically transport resources from one place to another, which, you know, like sand over to the Stone Island, whatever the Stone Island is called. That would be pretty good. That'd be really, really nice if we could get that sort of all automated. That'd be very nice, in fact. Okay, sure. Sell off all of that nonsense. And then I would like to... I mean, I'm still on the lookout. What is it for? Spices and wheat. Ugh. 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 Sure. Right, I am very, very low on the crane front. But I don't want to let it die, because if it dies, then we're in trouble. Also, what was I gonna do over here? I was gonna recharge, wasn't I? There we go. And then we're gonna go and head across to Goldbury, and then we're gonna go get that sorted. Now, I would like to get a recharge station somewhere in order to get a caravan station set up, because if I'm able to get a caravan station set up, then I'm able to, you know, sort of automate the production of resources. How expensive is it to upgrade these flippin' mining deposits? That is absolutely ludicrous as far as I'm concerned. Wow. Okay, that's quite something. Right, I think we probably want to try and think about getting a recharge station at Seabury. As I've highlighted already, it's on that corridor between Clouds Peak and Kingsford. You know, there's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff along this corridor here. So it would be great if we could get that all set up. I also kind of want to buy this island up here because we need an island that just solely produces lumber. How much would this cost me? I mean, straight up, I can scout for resources just once, so we might as well take that opportunity. Brilliant. And only 425 gold. I mean, that is fantastic. In fact, it might even be possible just to establish this as a wooden production area right now. Send all necessary workers. That will take us down to a little bit below where we need to be, but that's fine. Cool. Okay, so we're not going to tamper with this area. This is going to be a purely lumber-based operation over here. Purely lumber-based operation. Hold on, I just noticed something. When I exited, I got 2 woods here. And I think it's going to... Yeah, there we go. I can immediately get up to level 3 there. Brilliant. Fantastic. Just like that. So, we're on level 3. We need a little bit more wood. And there's not much wood over here. I'd love to get the sawmill upgraded. The sawmill needs 37 wood and 18 stone. So we do actually need quite a lot of resources. I also need to get more people because I'm a little bit understaffed at the present moment. Is there a house in Kingsford? I don't think there is. Don't think there's a house in Golddale either. But that's fine. The bank is doing good stuff there. So that's nice. We just need to get a little bit of money. 10 gems. 10 flipping gems. I mean, it's probably a good amount of money just waiting right there. However... That is not really en route as to where I want to go. Tell you what I might do. There is a trade guild at Golddale, and I don't think I've got a trade... Where the heck is Edgemount? Where the heck is Edgemount? I should probably do that, because 20 sand is pretty darned easy. Edgemount is all the way over there. Wow, I haven't even discovered it yet. Okay, fine. Right, let's head over to... Let's head over to the Sand Island, which is Ravendale, right there. Northfield, does Northfield have a house? No, but Seafell does have a house, if I'm not mistaken. So what we'll do is we'll head across to Ravendale. We'll pick up as much sand as we possibly can. In fact, I say that, we might not even pick up all of our sand, because we do have rather a ridiculous amount of sand. What with the fact that we get 15 per day. Although it does stack into piles of 100, so I guess that makes up for it, right? Cool, so we'll do that. We'll head across to Seafell. Yep, brilliant. And how many crew do we have at the moment? We've got 2 crew. We've got 2 crew, and I think we probably want to hire 2 more people. Hire 1 person, hire 1 person. Yeah. Take a tourist on board as well. And the Mysterious Hands. That is absolutely the quest that I was looking for. You know why it's the quest that I was looking for? Because you bet your bottom dollar we're going up that way anyway. And so, who even cares? It's completely fine. Can I sell anything here? Can I sell absolutely anything? I want to sell some tea. Whitehaven. How far are we from Whitehaven? Is Whitehaven down south? Actually, it's not. It's en route. I kind of just don't want to... I don't want to cut it too close, you know? I know I talk about not going into debt and all that, but... It's pretty embarrassing when it happens, so I try to avoid it. Also, completely forgot to recharge at the last place. Let me sell my goods first. There we go. I'll sell some flippin' tea leaves. That'll prop me up. Brilliant. Spices are very expensive. Well, that's not exactly ideal. By the way, I need to remember that I am on the lookout for wheat. Wheat and spices, cheap wheat and cheap spices are both goods that I am very, very much interested in. Brilliant. So, without further ado, let me just check to make sure that everything is in order on my 2 islands over here. Yep, that all looks fine. We do need more lumber, but that's okay. Tell you what, let's pick up some more regular lumber in Kingsford. Pick up some more regular lumber in Kingsford. Is there anything that we can sell here? I didn't really pay attention before I docked. We can sell some stone. I'll sell a little bit of stone, and I'll pick up all of the 14 wood because it's so darn cheap anyway. Don't want to cut my finances too short. We want to stay on top of things. Yeah, the reason that I need lumber is that, I mean, I just can't produce enough of it at the moment. Until Parkborough is, you know, sort of fully up and running and operational, it's gonna take a little bit of time to accumulate a good amount of lumber. 140 in weekly fees. That's not too bad. Lumber in those crates that we picked up with the crane. That is just fantastic. I'm gonna stop at wherever the heck this place is. Because it's en route anyway. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it will I'll hopefully have enough resources if I take the wood out of storage here. I do not have enough wood. I am like 6 wood short. That's unbelievably irritating. Well, you know, in positive news, at least we got 1 upgrade. That's something at least. Field of Spices. Okay, have I discovered a Field of Spices before? I don't think I've visited a Field of Spices before. Well, that is brilliant. Okay, I mean, how much does this island cost? 1,500 gold? I mean, that actually is a pretty good deal. That is a pretty darn good deal. Let's go to Mysterious Hands Island. Yeah, I think that's the first spice island, right? I guess similar to the gems. The spice islands are probably more challenging to find. Right, what do we need? 20 sand? I do have 20 sand, right? Yeah, I've got more than 20 sand. Brilliant. Okay, do we need any recharge? I mean, you know, there's no point in not going into the cloud, right? There we go. We'll go and discover what this is. Field of Spices. I mean, whilst we're here, right? We might as well pick up the spices since we're after that for a mission. 1,500 gold, so it's the same price. It's the same price everywhere. I kind of figured that would be the case. Right, what is this over here? A forest. I mean, I will actually go into the forest. Purely because I know how much we need the wood. It might be worth it just getting, like, axes installed on board. If we're going to be, like, foraging more than once, we might as well. Ooh, there's another shipwright over here. How interesting. Let's have a little look at what we can get. Right, so a house. I don't want to hire any people at all, actually. Sure, we can purchase a ship. Caravel. Ooh. Is that the best? Is that the best that I've seen so far? Storage size is 10? No, it's not. Although, it is much better energy consumptive-wise. Yeah, so the Karak is... They're all just different, I guess. The Karak just needs more... It needs more people, you know? It needs more people on board. I mean, look at the necessary crew size of the Karak. I would be inclined to say that this ship is probably better. I mean, the energy is crazy. So the Arembi, I mean, the max, the necessary crew is way less. So, I mean, it's like a third. The max upgrade's basically the same. The storage size is very, very small in comparison to what the Karak actually is. But the max energy is doubled, and the energy consumption is reduced as well. So, I mean, that's pretty darn good. What storage have we got at the moment? We've got 12 storage at the moment, so it'd actually be a storage reduction for us. So, there you go, I guess. That's something to consider. Take the guild task. Oh, goodness me. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. We can discover some new islands or whatever, I'm sure. Let's see what's over here. I didn't even fill up with juice. That was my bad. I totally should have done that. Let's scout for resources. Spice resources. I mean, it's free money. We might as well take it, right? 140 bucks a week. That's totally fine. There's no recharge station there anyway. I mean, sure. Castleby, Edgefield. There is a recharge station at Edgefield. Yeah, we took 5 batteries out of the ship's hold. Kind of to be expected there, but that's okay. I mean, think about how unbelievably expensive it is to... Oh, I'll buy those. Think about how unbelievably expensive it's going to be to refuel... a big ship. Right? It's going to be ridiculous. Right, 300 and something. I should probably sell off some junk here. Sure, I'll sell off some stone. Can't move all the items. Your ship storage is full. Oh yeah, that's a good point, actually. Well, buy the spices. Buy the spices for sure. And then... Actually, you know what? Just buy the spices. Wood, as much as I'm complaining about the fact that we don't have anywhere near enough wood, I can endure. I can endure. Right, trade post, trade guild over there. Yeah, what else do we really need? What else do we really need as a matter of urgency? Mostly we're fine, I think. We just need a little bit of wood. We need to travel over here. How much spice do we need? 16 spice. So we're actually pretty close to spice levels. Given that, you know, we've collected all of this spice for basically nothing. I did chat about wanting to complete some more missions. Alderpole needs 55. Oh my goodness, we need a ridiculous amount of wheat. And where the heck am I gonna find this wheat? Am I able to grow the wheat on any of these worlds? Silverlow literally has a trade guild and a research and a recharge station. Very expensive. Sand is very expensive. Well, I have got a deal for you. This is going to be brilliant. Let me sell off all of the sand. I don't think we're going to be able to make that much money, given that it's a, you know, fairly small market, but sure, I'll give him everything I've got, or everything I can possibly give him. And you can give me... In fact, you know what? You can give me all your wheat. I know that it's going to be a little bit expensive, but, I mean, I've got an oversupply of sand, and you've got the wheat that I want, so... There we go. I'll pretty much clean you out completely. And you know what? You'll be developed in the process. Ain't that just the greatest? Don't need any juice at the moment. I'm fine for juice. The hands, we need to take the tourist back to Seafell, don't we? Tourism, yeah, so 317 gold. I mean, that's pretty disappointingly mediocre. But that's okay. You need to be upgraded. 18 lumber. Oh, we're so close to having that lumber level. Sand pits over here. We could sort of go down to Alderkirk and then come back up to Parkborough. Let me head down to Kingsford. I feel like I'm being a little bit more cautious with my movements. I'm trying to optimize exactly where I'm going, you know, at all times. Wanna, you know, take it seriously, take things very, very seriously. That's me. I'm a serious sort of guy. Right, we're still, you know, absolutely, completely, adequately financed. What am I talking about? There's wood galore in storage here, isn't there? There's 28 wood. Why would I even bother going to... That was so stupid. Why would I even bother going to Kingsford if I knew I was just able to take the wood out of storage? Anyway, there we go. We've done it. That's brilliant. Now, can I see if I can get a wheat field? Lumberjack's hut, sawmill, cuts wood into lumber. We're not getting that here. Mold sand and stone to bricks. Iron ingots from ore. And glass from sand. I mean, I need to get that, but I can actually build that at my iron place. So, I'm gonna do that. Produces flour out of wheat and dye out of spices. No, I guess there must be like a specific island which allows me to grow wheat. I just haven't found it yet. There's a forest. Yeah, I'm not interested in a forest. Southburn. Stone deposits. Wheat field. Yeah, there is totally a wheat field. Okay, well, we need to go and check that out without a shadow of a doubt. I'm gonna go and check out this direction first. An apple grove. I mean, okay, sure. A berry field, a field of berries. I like it. I like berries. Berries are good. Okay, wonderful. And we get a little bit of lumber as well. And we've also become more knowledgeable. Darn, it feels good to be smart. Apple Grove. Sure, we'll visit this place for a refill. What have you got in store? Anything that I'm remotely interested in? Literally nothing. Literally nothing at all. Not even slightly interested in anything that you've got to give me. Fine. Apple Grove up there. Yeah, I mean, I think we just want to travel down to Stonefield. We just want to travel down to Stonefield via this area down here. And see if we can discover everything else. What else have you got? A shipwright. Oh, brilliant. Let's go and see what the shipwright's got. Oh, look, the buildings are completely different here. Slightly underpriced wheat. I mean, that's lovely. I will totally take that. If my ship could take that, which it cannot. The sand is very expensive. Well, let's do it. Let's sell all the sand. Anything else that I'm particularly interested in buying? Not really. I mean, I could buy the gems, but I'm not going to. I'll just, I'll do that. Get that out of the way. Let me see the shipwright over here. This is the ship upgrade area, isn't it? Yeah, allows harvesting of wheat and spices. That would be pretty good. Digging sand, stronger sails, steel pickaxes, baskets, axes. Yeah, I don't want to swap out any of my upgrades at the moment. As much as I complain about not having an auto charger, I think that those upgrades are arguably worse. A Fretta. Okay, that's also very cool. And a Karak. Okay, I'm leaning towards getting a Karak, to be honest. I guess that Karak is probably just about the most fun that we can probably have with a ship. I think it's probably the biggest, probably the best. Right, we're just going to need to scout out exactly what's going on over here. If there is a wheat island, a wheat field, there's a forest. If there's a wheat field around here, then, you know, by all means, I'll buy the island if I can. Land Crag, 140. I mean, this island is slightly further away than the other one. Is wheat, like, one of the most valuable resources? I mean, given the distance from everything. It's a forest over there. Iron deposits. Okay, so there's a wheat field over at Copperham. And then there's also over at Landcrag. Let me explore this area and see if there's a little bit more of anything that we can get. Extract all that. Visit the wheat field over here. Just to get a little bit of extra wheat, since we need like 150 of the stuff in order to do all of our resource deliveries. There we go, and we'll see if there's one more island hidden here. It's a forest. Okay. So our options are Copperham or Landcrag. I mean, I don't love either of those options, as I'm sure you can probably tell by the apprehension in my voice. I say apprehension. Apprehension's probably not the correct term. That's the last inn down here, by the way. Let me go and just check this out. Is there a recharge station here? I don't think there is a recharge station here, although new trade post discovered. Yeah, brilliant. I love how it's all... Oh, brilliant. I love how the entirety of the buildings all look totally different. Right. And, yeah, okay, so that's the last inn that we've actually discovered, so that's pretty darn cool. Let me have a little look at that. Achieve loyal trust at the inn. At the inns. At all of the inns, in fact, which shouldn't be too difficult, but it will be challenging to get the initial resources that we need. How much is this wheat field going to cost me? I would wager that it will probably cost me more than I have on me at the moment. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of gems over here. It's going to cost me 1,500 bucks. Iron and bricks in order to upgrade that gem deposit. However, would be pretty darn good. Seafell, I can return to Seafell and get the tourist dropped off safely. Yeah, that would be good. Alder pole, 55 wheat and 22 of the other stuff, the tea leaves or whatever. Slightly underpriced tea leaves. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I can go in here and get that sorted, although I don't really have the finances to do that at the moment. I don't really have any finances, to be honest. Alderpole, do you have a recharge station? There is a recharge station over here. It is an expensive one, but that's okay. I guess I'm gonna have to just, you know, pony up the money. There we go. Get it done. And then what I think we probably want to go and do is just sort out our gem situation. Yeah. Can I sell... I can sell those over there. Can I sell my... Can I sell anything? I need to sell my berries, ideally. Yeah, I need to sell the berries, ideally. Well, we'll go across to Cloudford. Cloudford, not Cloudford. Cloudford sounds like, you know, a town on the outskirts of London or something. There we go. Sell this just to free up the space, really. And I tell you what, that's a pretty darn good deal. Unfortunately, though, it's just not enough. It's just not enough of what I need. I really, really, really just need a few more very expensive, slightly underpriced. Okay, let's head down and check this out. Storage full. That's okay. It's just scrap. I'm a little bit concerned at how illiquid I am. Illiquid, of course, because my finances are very, you know, are very solidified at the moment. What I'm going to do, free up that. Give me a bunch. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And you know what? Also sell off that too. So sell off all of the iron, sell off all of the wood, and we'll make ourselves a decent amount of money just to tide us over for now. And then we will head up to... I was away to say, we will head up to Blueshire to pick up all of the gems. The problem is, though, is that we have a... Oh, that was irritating. Don't know what happened there. We have not got that much space for gems. Now, what we can always do... is we can always take the gems that we want to take, and we can drop off some more, you know, useless stuff. I tell you what would it actually cost for me to upgrade this? It cost me 7 iron ore and some bricks. And also 1,500 monies, which, I mean, I'm pretty far away from. Why don't I drop the bricks off here? Yeah, I want to take these with me as well. Okay, no matter. We're gonna have to leave that there. Let me see if I can get this upgraded to level 2, upgrade to level 3, upgrade to level 4, and upgrade it to level 5. So, I mean, that kind of does 2 things. It gets rid of some of the wood, which was in our inventory. As it turns out, that wasn't super helpful. However, it was something that we needed to do anyway. It was fine. It was something we needed to get done. It also gives us a much larger storage on this island, which means that I don't need to keep on sort of like coming back here and babysitting and checking what's going on. Right, now, who's got a large amount of money and is willing to pay me a lot for my gems? Certainly not you. Skykirk? Underpriced gems? Garbage. Underpriced gems? Cheap gems? Come on. Nobody's willing to pay me big money for my gems? Landkirk? I mean, Landkirk has got almost no money, so, I mean, why would I go to Landkirk? Unbelievable. Okay, here's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go to Southdale. That's right. We're gonna go to Southdale for a recharge. It's a purely business visit, I'm afraid. And then we're gonna go to Seafell. I'm gonna complain the whole darn time about the fact that the gems are underpriced. I mean, in fairness, I did get these gems for basically free. I know there is like a labor cost involved, but I mean, the gemage was basically free. Let's drop the tourist off at the house. Fantastic. We get a little bit of extra money. Is it worth selling some of the gems? I mean, how much would selling the gems net me? Actually, you know what? I say that. It is, I think, totally worth us selling the gems. Because we are simply never going to find a trade post that I've developed enough to take all of the gems that I want. I mean, even Farpole, right? Even though the gems are actually cheap, still probably worth selling them. Southdale, Cloud Crag. I tell you what, set a course for Kingsford. One bit of wood, fine. Right, let's go and do this before we go and do anything else. So these gems are going to be expensive in Kingsford, and Kingsford has got, I mean, a wonderful amount of money. In fact, it's got such a wonderful amount of money that I think we're going to reduce the tax here. So we're going to pay 3 of those tickets, and then I'm going to try and see... Wow, we can literally only sell 1 stack of gems. That's exactly the right amount of money, but yeah, that's a little bit annoying. In fact, it's very annoying, because I really, really, really want a lot more than we're able to get there. Yeah, I mean... This is a problem. This is a real problem. I'll buy some dyes, sure. And I guess we'll trade off our gems, because gems are, at this point, sure. Gems are actually potentially going to become a little bit of a problem, because there's nowhere that's developed enough to take them. So we're just going to have to sell them whenever we get the opportunity. Right. Alderkirk, I think, is maxed out in storage, so we should probably think about getting an upgrade to the storage over here. I mean, it's not technically maxed out because... There we go. Max it up to level 5. Brilliant. Upgrade to level 6. We can go to level 6. Oh, well, that's brilliant. Right, take all that. Take all of that. We don't need more than that. That's totally fine. What about getting you upgraded to level 5? Okay, a little bit of stone is what we need, and a little bit of lumber. Neither of which is particularly easy to come by. He says, and completely forgets that there is a level 5 lumberjack hut right across the river, so to speak. The metaphorical river in the sky. That's right. Right. Let me pick up a bunch of this. Oh, actually, we've run out of sand here. That's something that I need to be conscious of. Ooh, okay. Right, pick up that, sure. And then let's head over to the lumberyard. This is ridiculous, actually. What I need to go and do is I need to flip and sort this out. Let me go and drop off all of this junk. Right, drop off the junk. I'm sick and tired of carrying this stuff around. There we go. So that will clean me out a little bit. But unfortunately, not enough. So I still need 97 and 16 spices. Well, I've got 13 spices. So if I can pick up 3 spices from something nearby, even if it is very expensive, I'm past the point of actually caring how much I pay. I just want to get rid of this. You know, at this point, hellish quest. Gems, very expensive. Perfect. Well, you know what? Sign me up. I'll take it. Slow down. Okay, we didn't even get to extract a single battery from the cloud. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the market. There we go. Give me the spices. Give me the spice of life. 20, sure. Anything that I can sell off my gems, and we can still turn a profit. How unbelievable is that? I tell you what, sell off the dyes as well, because we don't need that. Brilliant. And the trade post has even developed. Brilliant. Not to mention the fact that we were able to clean up a whole bunch of stuff. Is there a recharge station here? There is a recharge station here. I'm going to just fill up whilst I'm here. Just a cheeky little charge. You know what they say? A cheeky little charge. Right. Go to scrap zone. If it's en route, I mean, we'd be silly not to go and do it. And then up to Parkfell. Wonderful. And then on the way back, we're going to have to pick up a bunch more sand from our sand pits. Wonderful. There we go. Okay, I can't believe it. Finally, this quest is finished. Give me another guild task. 15 spices to Copper Scar Island. Sure, I will take that. That's not a problem. I'll deal with that. That's okay. Right. I mean, these two piles can be consolidated, obviously, but we won't be able to consolidate them until a later date. How much? 15 spice. I mean, we can do that right now, right? We can totally do that right now. And that leaves me, by the way, with 6,500 gold, which is brilliant. Ironically, though, it's not the money which is slowing me down. It's that's the wrong thing. It's not the money that's slowing me down. But hey, look at that. Access to more important tasks unlocked. Give me a guild task. 10 spices, 51 wheat. I mean, I don't think I can do that right now. Slightly underpriced. He says, I think I actually might straight up be able to do that right now. Yeah, give me that, and then head up here. More important tasks. Clearly, I'm excelling. If I'm able to complete 3 trade guild missions within, 20 seconds. Lovely. Wonderful. 17 spices. I mean, to be honest, it's not about the money anymore. It's not about the money. It's about the tickets. It really is about the tickets. Okay, so that leaves me in a pretty darn good financial situation. I did need to go down to the sand pits. Let me go down to the sand pits. 140 bucks. That's fine. Take some batteries out of the hold. To be honest, yeah, I need to sort the batteries out. The batteries are taking up too much space, to be honest. Right. I'm gonna take literally all of the sand that we possibly can, and then I'm going to go back to Seabury. I say back to Seabury. I haven't been to Seabury in a good long time. I'll fill up here because it's cheap. It's cheap in Northfield. I want to build a recharge station, by the way. Building a recharge station is something that I want to do, and I actually think I can do it right now. I think I can do it right now. All right, so we'll go over here. So we should indeed have a... Well, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, we got a fine storage size now, so that's not too bad. But what we need to do is put in all of our sand. There we go. So we'll do all that. All of the sand that we possibly can, and we'll take some of these bricks as well whilst we're here. That can't be upgraded. That can't be upgraded either, unfortunately, because we have nowhere near enough wood. However, a recharge station is not something that I can do either, because I still haven't built an oven on the Iron Island. Speaking of, I haven't even been to the Iron Island at all. I mean, how is it doing? It's pretty much full. It's pretty much completely full. Right. Well, I mean, logic dictates that we perhaps go across to the Iron Island and sort out at least the production process over there. Sure. Storage full. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. We've also leveled up twice, which I need to address, but we'll probably have to address that in the next episode at this point. Right. Upgrade storage to level 2. Upgrade storage to level 3. Upgrade storage to level 4. Upgrade storage to level 5. Can upgrade to level 6, but that's totally fine. Upgrade that. And upgrade that. Brilliant. Now, can I build an oven? No, I cannot, because I need 15 wood, and I only have 4 wood in stock. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head right across to Parkborough. This is why I need caravans, by the way. I need caravans so that I don't have to do all of this, sort of manual labor by myself. I can be assisted by my wonderful caravanning friends. Right, head back over to Goldbury, where of course we only mine the finest iron. And I need to now build an oven. Oh no, I need a forge. Creates iron ingots. Oh, for goodness sake, that was the wrong thing. I don't need an oven. That is ridiculous. Right. Swap out this. Swap out that. I didn't even need to go. Creates iron ingots from ore and glass from sand. Brilliant. So, how much iron do we currently produce? We currently produce 5 a day. Wonderful. Send all necessary workers. That does take us down a little bit understaffed now, but that's completely fine. We can't get an upgrade. We can get an upgrade if we wanted to, but I mean, we need to go back to the other island, and I don't particularly think that is a mission for this episode, because I think this here little episode is all done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Merchant of the Skies. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. If if you liked the video, then drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. Thanks to all my fantastic Patreon supporters who help make videos like this possible. I'll see you next time. Bye.